Hello there, welcome back to my views and news, another video for you with new stories from Ethiopia. Firstly, there's two dangerous, extremely dangerous messages, symbolic messages have been shared by Fano and Ola. One message from Fano and the other from Ola. Are these two messages linked or is it a coincidence? What are the two messages? What are the two groups saying? What are they implying? Secondly, Somali region, Oromia border, where there were clashes between forces from the two regions on Monday morning. Casualties are being reported. What was the cause of this clash between the two sides security forces? Details for you in this video. Firstly, viewers, a few hours ago I did a video about Amhara Gudana, where Oromia forces are in control now. There was Amhara administration in Amhara Gudana. I think it was under North Shore zone of Amhara control. And I said a few hours ago that the developments on Oromia Amhara border are very alarming because these developments are implying, they're indicating towards direct confrontation between Oromo and Amhara forces. Amhara forces means Fano. And Oromo forces, Oromia regional forces. Now, two very important messages have been shared by two groups in the past 24 hours. First message was from Fano. Second message came, I think, in response from Ola. Fano fighters of North Shore went to Encober. They captured Minilik II's old palace there. They shared a video from this palace. They said that they have captured the old palace, they'll capture the other palace too, which is in Addis Ababa. They'll capture Minilik's other palace too, which is in Addis Ababa. And this palace is basically a tourist site now. It has obviously historic significance, not very strategic, but it has very symbolic significance for Amharas. I did a video on that, if you remember, a few hours ago. Then came response from Oromia. Groups in Oromia say that Emperor Minilik II committed genocide of Oromos in 19th century. That Oromos were massacred. Oromo women's breasts were cut allegedly by soldiers of Minilik II. Around a decade ago in Oromia, in RC zone, a monument was built to condemn or to commemorate the genocide of Oromos allegedly committed by Emperor Minilik II. This monument is called Fano OLA monument. It has been a source of controversy since its construction in 2014 in RC. Amharas obviously opposed the construction of this monument. Oromos opposed the construction of Emperor Minilik's statues. Ola, Oromo Liberation Army fighters today went to RC. Jal Sabaev is a commander of Oromo Liberation Army. I think he is Southwest Front commander of Oromo Liberation Army. Today he went to RC at the site of An OLA monument. He shared his pictures from this site with An OLA monument in the background. He addressed youths there too. He asked youths to be prepared. He said genocide which happened in the past will not be allowed to happen again. So we should prepare, he said. Oromo youth should prepare. RC is not known for having very significant OLA presence. I think OLA was allowed to send a message from RC today. This message came in response to Fano's message from Ankober, from Emperor Menelik II's old palace. Things are happening very fast. I'm saying Oromo, Amhara conflict is escalating. Border situation is very volatile. Oromo-Amhara border. Conflict from Amhara is spilling into Oromia. These two symbolic messages from Fano and OLA are not only meant for the other side but also meant for their support basis. Fano is rallying the support of its people by sending a message from Emperor Menelik II's palace from Ankober. OLA is rallying the support of its people by Oromo people by sending a message from An OLA monument site. This operation, military operation in the Amhara region against Fano is turning into Oromo-Amhara ethnic conflict. It's a very alarming development. I have to say it again and again because no one is going to be a winner in this war if we see further escalation between Oromo-Amhara groups. OLA has been a victim of military operations for years. But the way OLA has been given some space, ENDF was forced to give space to OLA because ENDF is now overstretched. ENDF is being attacked by Al-Shabaab in Somalia. It is being ambushed by Fano in Amhara. It is in a difficult position on Sudan border too because Al-Burhan not in good terms with Ethiopian PM Abiy. ENDF is faced with multiple challenges. At this crucial time, it seems ENDF wants support from Oromia. That is why direct conflict between Amhara and Oromia will release the pressure a little from Ethiopian National Defense Force. I think this is the time for Amhara and Oromo leaders to sit. Otherwise, the way we are seeing expansion of the conflict, gradually you could see involvement of large sections of Oromo and Amhara population in this conflict. Second, viewers, Oromia Somali region border where there was clash between regional forces on Monday morning. Unknown number of people died in this clash. The clash happened in Babele town, near Babele town. I think it's part of Somali region of Ethiopia. A week ago, Oromia forces set up a checkpoint on a road which led to start of tensions between the two sides. And this tension turned into direct conflict, direct fighting between the two sides. Two regional forces were involved, regional militia policemen were involved. And close to the place of clashes is an IDP camp of Somalis reportedly. It is being claimed that some IDPs have been killed. I could not confirm. I have been able to confirm only deaths of security officials on both sides. Obviously, the issue is territorial. Where Oromia forces set up their checkpoint, this area, this place is disputed. Somali side says that its territory is being annexed by Oromia forces. Oromia forces trying to enter Somali region's territory, and that led to start of a conflict. Is there any region in Ethiopia whose borders are well defined and the region is not in dispute with its neighbor about the border? I don't think so, by the way. Manishangal, Amhara border disputed. Tagarai, Amhara border disputed. Tagarai, Afar border disputed. Afar Somali border disputed clashes. Sidama Oromia border clashes. Oromia Somali border clashes. I have covered border disputes from all these borders in the last 3 years. Everywhere on regional borders there are issues. Why can't these people sit for once and demarcate the borders? Does this border conflict suit the people in power? That regions keep on fighting and they cannot unite against the federal government. Whatever the case is, but territorial disputes, ethnic disputes, religious disputes, political as well to some extent, these are main causes of conflicts, and which has led to casualties of millions of Ethiopians for years, and no permanent solution found so far. Thanks for watching.